Good morning, everyone. I hope you're ready to work on the feet, feathers, and the tail today. If you haven't gotten the PDF or the color sheet, you can go to my website, which is linked in the description box below. Also, if you haven't seen the previous videos where I go through the background and the leaves and the tree and the head and the body, you can find those videos linked in the description box below. So I know I'm giving you a sneak peek here, but we're gonna go backwards and I'm gonna show you how to do the feet, these feathers, and then we're gonna finish up this tail. Thanks for joining me, and let's get going. If you look at the pictures of a bird, this is gonna be lighter, these little feathers, and then these longer feathers are a little darker. So we're gonna start with our lightest, that is my sky blue. I'm just gonna do like we did down in here, is just do little lines, fill this in. I'm doing this lighter color just so I know where we're doing that. And I think I want to make this one a little lighter, maybe this one. And then this too has got to fill this in with the blue. And just like the chest there, just long lines. I'm going to come in with this brighter blue, which is sea blue in my set. Now I'm doing this all lightly, if I didn't explain that. I'm not pushing real hard, just doing light flicks. Next, we're doing the light royal blue. And that's gonna be our kind of our shadows. So like how we did the dark orange here. It's all pretty much the same technique, just different colors. Now I'm going to go back up with my lighter blue. And now I'm going to do some blending. And I probably have some yellow and orange in there, so I'm going to clean that up. And now we'll go in with another layer of, I'm going to go back in one more time with this medium blue, this light royal blue. I want to get up in these little nooks and crannies, kind of darken that up a little bit. So I'm just doing light little up and down, all these white areas, just make it a little darker. Then the last thing I want to do is take this medium light blue and just pull some more of that color in. Oh, and remember we had that green in here somewhere? I covered up nice. Now let's do the feet. And usually they're dark, so I'm going to go with the two darkest blues I have and a little bit of gray. So I'm going to start with the light royal blue just to do a light coloring of that. The darker blue. A bit of gray. Gray right here in these little circles by the tail. Darken some of this up. A little bit more of this medium blue, just fill in some of the color. On the darker blue, go back in some more gray. Now a little more of the darker blue. I'll do some blending of that. Let's see where we need to go from there. Okay, now I just want to go in with the black and just kind of accentuate these little lines I had here. And just kind of define the feet a little bit more with the black, the outline. I think I'm going to go in here a little bit darker. So let's move on to these upper feathers, and to do this right, it's going to have to be upside down. Now we did the first three pencils from light to dark, and now we're going to do the last three from light to dark, which is the sea blue, the royal blue, and the sapphire blue. And we're going to start with this lighter medium blue, the sea blue, and we're just going to lightly fill in the base with this color. And we're just using the same technique that we did for the other feathers, kind of go in the direction the feathers would go. Okay, next is the light royal blue. And now for the darkest blue. which I'm using sapphire, and I'm just going to come in here and there's not much definition between the frontal feathers and the back feathers, so I think I'm going to add some gray in there, kind of make the back feathers pop a little bit more. See how that does. So that's what I'm going to do here, is I'm going to take my gray and kind of get up there and put a big gob of it in there. Nice terminology, huh? Just kind of pull it down. Is the royal blue, and we're just kind of filling in some more of the area, bringing the colors together. Now let's go back through with the lightest blue we're using. For me, it's sea blue. Kind of bring this down and fill it in. And when we're done, we'll go through with our blender pencil and fill in any more highlights or shadows that we need. And next, the blender pencil. And we're just going to start pulling these colors together. These bigger feathers are going to need a lot more pencil color. With those smaller ones, really going to have to go in there next time and mix around and really fill that in. So one thing I like about these oil-based pencils, they seem to hold their point a little better. The blender. Color out, make it look more feathery. Wow, look at that. It's starting to look really good. Last we have to do are the tail feathers. And I gotta figure out how I want to do that. Maybe we'll do these longer tail feathers like this. And maybe these upper feathers a combination. I'll have to take a closer look at the picture on how the tail is done. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna look at the picture and we'll finish up this tail. Time to do the tail. I looked at some pictures and it looks like under here it's going to be yellow and orange, and I'm going to do some of the lighter blue up here and maybe a little bit here and some dark. It's just going to be a combination, so we'll play it by ear. Now it's finally nice enough for me to be outside by the pool. Here, I'll show you. Okay, here you go. This is my view right now. My little oasis, and I have my own tropical jungle. It's beautiful out here. And I'm on a different table. Hopefully it's not too shaky. You may hear some weird noises, like my dog running around, a plane going over the pool pump, but hopefully we'll mute that down and I will talk over it. This is one of my happy spots, out at the pool coloring. Let's start with the yellows and oranges. And looking at the picture, I think it's going to be more yellow than orange here. I think we're going to start right here, the yellow, and I want this one yellow and orange, and this one yellow and orange. So use your up and down strokes like we have been. A little bit of the darker orange up in here. I'm going to go back with the yellow, pull some of this in. That's one thing I like about coloring too. It's trial and error. And if you don't like something, you can just go back and fix it. I'm going to put some of this honey colored yellow. It's like a darker yellow in here, just so that light yellow isn't so bright. I think I'm going to have to add some more orange, and then the light orange. Go back in again with the light yellow. Blend some of this together. Decide where to go from there. Not too bad, but I want to add a little bit more dark orange way up here and in here. Pull that down with the light orange. More yellow. Rest my hand on here, and it's a little warm today. Finally some. Add some more of this honey and then blend it together. Let that kind of tone down the orange a little bit. Okay, and these top feathers are going to be like these lighter blues, so we'll follow the same process we did for that with the same colors. This is the lightest blue I have. This one's sky blue. And this feather, since this is the same color, I'm going to make this one a dark blue. We can go. And now with the sea blue, which is the next darker blue. Next is the light royal blue for the shadows under here. Now back in with the medium blue to kind of pull this down. Remember to take your orange and yellow off from the last blend. And now the dark blue. We're going to need the last three blues. The sea blue, light royal blue, and the sapphire blue. And start with the lightest. Next is light royal blue. Now the darkest blue. We're going to go up in here. I really like this. I love the colors. It took a lot longer than I expected it to be, but it was well worth it. And I hope you enjoyed yourself too. As I always do once I complete a picture, take a look at it and see where I can make any changes or add more color. I think I want to go in and add some more color on these and maybe make these feathers more yellow than orange. I will be doing that over on my Patreon page for the I Wanna Relax tier. We'll do that final color along over there, and you can find that link in the description box below. The coloring page, the coloring chart, any products I use during this video are all linked in the description box below. And I thank you so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun. Next week, it's getting to be Halloween time, my favorite time of the year. I'll be looking for, I don't know, maybe something cute, something spooky. Well, whatever it is, it will be very cool for us to color. So I'm looking forward to that next week. Until then, hang in there and have some fun.